What if I told you that at Tony's Pizza Palace, one customer gets a pizza covered in truffles, gold flakes, and premium imported cheese worth $500, while another customer gets plain bread with a whisper of tomato sauce for the same price? Meet Emma, who just walked into what she thought was a fair pizza distribution party, where everyone pays $20 and gets pizza. But as she watches the pizza cutter in action, she realizes she's witnessing something much bigger, a delicious demonstration of how wealth gets sliced up in the real world. Welcome to the cheesy world of economic inequality, where not all pizza slices are created equal. Today we're breaking down wealth inequality through the mouth-watering world of pizza toppings. Let's dig into this slice of economic reality. What is the wealth gap? The Great Pizza Divide. Meet our hero Emma at Tony's Pizza Palace during Community Pizza Night, where everyone in town pays the same $20 entry fee for pizza. Emma assumes this means everyone gets similar pizza, but she's about to learn that equal payment doesn't mean equal portions. Watch Emma's shock as she sees the pizza distribution in action. Wealthy William walks up first and receives a massive slice covered in lobster, caviar, and artisanal cheese that probably costs more than Emma's weekly groceries. Meanwhile, working-class Walter gets a thin crust with barely enough cheese to cover the dough. Both paid the same $20, but their pizza experiences couldn't be more different. But here's the economic plot twist. This isn't about Tony being unfair. Each person's $20 represents the same percentage of their wealth, but their total wealth is vastly different. William's $20 is like pocket change from his $10 million fortune, while Walter's $20 represents his entire weekly entertainment budget from his $30,000 annual salary. Watch the pizza line form as more townspeople arrive. The distribution creates three distinct groups: the premium topping elite, getting gourmet everything; the standard cheese middle, getting decent but basic pizza; and the bread crust bottom, getting mostly dough with minimal toppings. Same price, vastly different value. Welcome to wealth inequality visualized. The stick figure's topping awakening. Let's follow Bob through his eye-opening evening at Tony's Pizza Palace. Bob arrives thinking, pizza night, everyone loves pizza. But as he watches the distribution process, Bob realizes he's witnessing something that happens everywhere in the economy, just usually less visibly. Watch Bob's confusion as he sees his slice. Plain cheese pizza, decent, but nothing special. Then he glances at Rich Rita's slice, literally dripping with premium ingredients, worth more than Bob's entire dinner budget. We both paid the same, Bob thinks, experiencing his first real encounter with proportional wealth distribution. By the time Bob sits down, he's doing mental math. Rita's $20 represents 0.001% of her wealth, while Bob's $20 represents 2% of his monthly income. See Bob's light bulb moment as he realizes this isn't about pizza. It's about how the same rules affect people differently based on their starting wealth. But here's where it gets deeper. Bob notices that Rita doesn't even finish her expensive pizza. She takes a few bites and leaves the rest, while Bob carefully savors every crumb of his modest slice. The same $20 that barely registers for Rita represents a significant entertainment expense for Bob. Bob's pizza experience just became an economics lesson. The Pizza Palace Wealth Laboratory. Let's examine the different pizza stations at Tony's Palace, each one representing a different aspect of how wealth creates different outcomes. Meet the Johnson family, where 3 generations are experiencing the same pizza night completely differently. Grandpa Joe represents old money wealth. Watch him casually order from the billionaire's bar, a section most people don't even know exists. His pizza slice is more like a gourmet meal. Imported Italian tomatoes, aged Parmesan, and toppings that cost more per ounce than gold. Grandpa Joe built his wealth over decades, and now his $20 buys experiences others can only dream of. Middle manager Mike, Grandpa Joe's son, gets solid pizza from the professionals portion section. Good cheese, quality toppings, satisfying but not extravagant. Mike worked his way up to middle management, and his pizza reflects middle-class comfort, reliable, decent, but nothing that would make headlines. He's grateful, but aware he's not at the premium level. College student Jenny, Mike's daughter, receives pizza from the budget basics section. Plain crust, minimal cheese, 1 pepperoni per slice. She's working part-time while studying, And even this $20 stretches her budget. Watch Jenny's careful calculation as she decides whether she can afford extra cheese for $2 more. A decision that wouldn't even register for Grandpa Joe. The topping accumulation effect, how pizza wealth grows. Now we witness something fascinating, the compound topping effect. Meet investor Ivan, who doesn't just eat his premium pizza. He takes photos, posts them on social media, and uses his pizza night networking to make business deals with other premium topping customers. Watch Ivan's strategic pizza consumption as he sits with other high-topping individuals. They're not just eating, they're forming business partnerships, sharing investment tips, and creating opportunities that will lead to even more premium pizza in the future. Ivan's expensive pizza slice is actually an investment that generates more wealth. Meanwhile, see struggling Susan trying to make her basic pizza slice last the entire evening. She can't afford to network over multiple slices or attend regular pizza nights to build relationships. Susan's pizza is pure consumption. Once it's gone, with no additional wealth-building opportunities attached. But here's the wealth multiplication twist. Ivan's pizza night connections lead to a business deal worth $50,000. That one networking evening over premium pizza generates enough wealth to buy 2,500 more premium pizza slices. Meanwhile, Susan's pizza provides nutrition for one evening period. The gap isn't just widening, it's accelerating exponentially. The pizza mobility ladder, moving between topping tiers. Here's where our story explores whether people can climb the pizza ladder. Meet ambitious Amy, who starts the evening in the budget basics section, but dreams of premium toppings. She's working 3 jobs and saving every penny, hoping to eventually afford better pizza experiences. Watch Amy's strategic approach as she skips pizza toppings to save money for education. Instead of spending $5 extra on better pizza tonight, she puts that money toward coding classes. Amy represents the difficult choices people make trying to climb wealth levels, sacrificing immediate comfort for long-term mobility. But then we meet Lucky Larry, who gets bumped to premium pizza because his uncle owns a pizza franchise. Larry didn't work for better toppings. He inherited access to them. See the contrast as Amy studies coding tutorials on her phone while eating plain crust, while Larry casually enjoys gourmet pizza he didn't earn. The system has multiple entry points, and some are more accessible than others. Meet entrepreneur Elena, who started in budget basic but created her own pizza truck serving the premium crowd. Elena found a way to build wealth by serving those who already had it. Watch Elena's pride as she can now afford premium pizza at Tony's. She climbed the ladder through innovation and service, but it took years of working 80-hour weeks. The great pizza redistribution debate. As the evening progresses, tensions rise at Tony's Pizza Palace. Progressive Paul suggests that everyone should get exactly the same toppings, regardless of what they paid. Pizza equality for all, he declares, proposing that premium toppings be shared equally among everyone. Watch conservative Carol's reaction as she argues, "But I worked for years to afford premium toppings. Why should someone who just started working get the same pizza as me?" Carol represents the perspective that different outcomes reflect different efforts and choices, and that redistribution removes incentives to work harder. Moderate Monica suggests a middle ground. What if we ensure everyone gets at least decent cheese and one topping, but people can still earn premium ingredients? Monica's proposal represents progressive taxation, a safety net that provides basic dignity while still allowing wealth accumulation. But here's the complexity twist. Tony, the pizza owner, reveals his dilemma. If he redistributes toppings equally, wealthy William might stop coming to pizza night entirely, taking his $20 and his job-creating pizza business elsewhere. Tony's stuck between fairness and economic reality, the classic dilemma facing every society trying to balance equality with prosperity. Conclusion: every slice tells a story. So there you have it. Wealth inequality explained through the delicious world of pizza toppings. Whether it's income, opportunities, or life outcomes, the same fair system can produce vastly different results based on people's starting wealth. Watch Emma making her final observations, understanding she's not just eating pizza, she's experiencing a microcosm of how economic systems distribute resources. Every topping represents access, opportunity, and the compound advantages that come with wealth. Remember, wealth gaps aren't just about money. They're about access, opportunities, and the ability to turn resources into more resources. Some people's pizza comes with networking opportunities, while others just get nutrition. The same system that creates innovation and prosperity also creates inequality. The key takeaways: equal rules don't always create equal outcomes. Wealth provides access to opportunities that create more wealth. Social mobility exists, but requires either extraordinary effort, luck, or systemic support. The debate isn't whether gaps exist, it's what size gaps we're comfortable with as a society. Understanding wealth inequality helps you navigate the economic pizza palace we all live in. Maybe you're working toward premium toppings, or maybe you're advocating for better basic slices for everyone. The choice is yours, but now you understand why not everyone's pizza looks the same. Don't let economic inequality remain as mysterious as Tony's secret sauce. Hit that subscribe button for more Stickonomics, where we make complex social issues as relatable as pizza night. And remember, in economics, as in pizza, it's not just about the size of your slice. It's about understanding why some slices come with more toppings and what we can do to make sure everyone gets at least enough to satisfy their hunger for opportunity.